A man in his mid-40s once wrote his story. No name, no title. Just words, quietly spilled into the void. Maybe he never meant for anyone to read it. Maybe he just needed to see it, outside of himself. But those words stayed with me, because buried in them was a version of all of us, the version that breaks without making a sound. He was 46, worked at a printing warehouse for 18 years, from floor staff to shift lead to assistant manager. He never chased promotions, he chased peace, just enough to raise his daughter, pay bills, and sleep at night without dread. He stayed late, missed Christmas Eve, brought home calluses and back pain, and pride. His daughter once told her class, "My dad is the hardest working person I know." And for a while, that was enough. Then came 2021. The world shifted. Clients pulled out. Budget shrank. And machines arrived. Quiet, perfect machines. He remembered watching one glide through paper stacks, ink with precision, sort with elegance, no lunch breaks, no sick days, no soul. And something in him cracked. I'm not essential, he thought. I'm just convenient for now. Shifts were cut, then people were thanked and let go. The young ones retrained, the old ones were quietly erased. Then it was his turn. No drama, no argument, just a box of belongings, a disabled ID badge, and a long silence in his car, too loud to bear. For 2 weeks he pretended. Left the house at 7 a.m., suit, tie, thermos. But instead of work, he sat at a coffee shop near a park, watching strangers pass, all of them going somewhere. While he sat, nowhere. When he told his wife, she didn't cry, didn't panic. She just reached for his hand and said, "If we still have each other, we still have time." But time doesn't cover rent, and love doesn't pay for groceries. He applied. No callbacks. Too old. Too experienced. Too misplaced. He tried food delivery. Collapsed from heat on day 1. Tried graveyard shifts, but his body was there, not his mind. Tried labor, but his hands no longer moved like they used to. And the 20-somethings didn't wait. He wasn't lazy. He was outdated. He didn't fall behind. The world just ran past him and never looked back. Soon, only $10,000 remained. College fund. His daughter's dream. His final shield. He stared at that number like it might answer something. And then, one night, he saw a video. Trading. No degree. No boss. Just logic and discipline. It sounded like redemption. A way to matter again. To win again. He watched webinars until 2 a.m., studied candles, charts, setups. For the first time in months, his brain lit up. He made small trades. Won, then lost again, then chased. And in 1 week, the $10,000 vanished. He borrowed $2,000, called it his final push, but the market doesn't care. News broke. Charts flipped. Balance, $4.17. He didn't scream, didn't throw anything. Just lay on the floor. Still, like his body finally admitted what his heart had been whispering for months. I'm done. He disappeared. No phone, no lights, no noise, just shadows. He ate cold instant noodles. Not out of hunger, but because chewing was something to do. He stood on the balcony at 3:14 a.m., watching the city blink, and wondered, if I vanished, would the lights even notice? And then for the first time in years, he cried. Not for the money, not even for the job, but for the version of himself that once felt useful, that once felt needed. Here's what I believe. He didn't lose because he failed. He didn't lose to the market. He lost to silence, to invisibility, to the quiet grief of becoming unnecessary. But he's still here, still waking up, still breathing, even if it's slower now. And that matters. He doesn't need to rise from ashes, doesn't need to prove everyone wrong. He needs space. He needs kindness. He needs a reason to stand again, even if it's just for a walk. Maybe a quiet job, a simple routine, a life that asks nothing of him, but presence. Maybe you know someone like him. Maybe you are him. If so, you're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not behind. You're just rebuilding. At your own pace, in your own way. And that is more than enough.